Good afternoon, this is Jennifer Darling, and welcome. I'm going to be sharing with you today how you can publish an article on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has an excellent publishing platform for you to publish your articles, and not only are they searchable within LinkedIn, but your articles can also be found on other places like Google, Yahoo, and Bing when you publish those articles into LinkedIn. Today I'm going to share with you an article that Amy Castro has written, and I'm going to place this article for her. She's written it, but I'm going to be publishing it for her. The first thing you do is make sure you're on this home page button here, and under the Start a Post, you'll find this little blue icon here, Write an Article. We just click on that, and that takes us over to LinkedIn's blog publishing platform, and it is called Publisher is the name of it. I like to start with articles that are in Microsoft Word because Word will read the articles and determine if you have any grammar errors or any spelling errors, and that won't happen in LinkedIn's Publisher. So we want to start here first. I'm going to grab this article that she's written. Notice there's a lot of white space. We like that because in social media, people like to skim information. So we want to make it really easy for them to read. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go paste it right into the body of the publishing platform here. Sometimes when you do this, there'll be extra spaces here, and you'll need to go back and you'll need to take out these spaces. This one is posting just fine, so no worries to be able to do that. We can use bold, italics, underline, and bullet points and numbers here. We can use quotes. If she's quoting somebody else, we can use that in there, and that makes a nice little box. And then we can, this one here is for links. So what we're going to do, I'm going to scroll down real quick. I've added for Amy an About the Author section. I like to put this on all of my articles. The reason is because people can find your article outside of LinkedIn, meaning they may not come straight through your profile to get to the article. They may have clicked on it from somebody else's newsfeed or your newsfeed, or they may have found it in Google. So we want to give people an explanation of who Amy is while they're coming here, since we have that opportunity. The next thing is I want to create a lead magnet for Amy. So after I publish the article, I'm going to add in here, get your free customer communications checklist, which is something that she has on her website. So all I have to do here is grab her website. It's on the homepage of her website, copy it, and then I'll go right into here and then click on this little link button. That'll come up, and I can just paste her website right in that link. I hit apply, and then you'll notice this is blue. Now that has created a clickable link, so I can actually take this part out. And all you have to do is click there and go right into her website. Next is the headline. That's super cinchy. She's already created a headline. I'll go back into the article, grab the headline right here, excuse me, copy that, and I'll put it right into the article. And the last thing is we want to make sure we have an image here. Make sure that you have your own images, that you have purchased your image, or that you've paid for your images, or you've found a royal-free image. But do not grab an image from Google Images because we don't want you to get in trouble for using somebody else's work. Now, Amy's already purchased this. If we have, like I use 123rf.com, if we know who the person is who's written this one looks like it came from Canva, but if we go to our 123rf, we can easily just find the person and make sure they get credit down here for it. Now, if you get a picture like this, it looks like it doesn't fit the screen. It's really nice because it goes all the way across, but it doesn't fit the screen. You can see the bottom. There are these little options here. You can delete it and use a different sized image, or you can hit this square. This is a rectangle. This is a square. So we'll hit the square image, and now here we have Amy's image on there, and then we also have her little logo here. And this article is ready to go. It's that simple. Next, I have to hit the publish button, publish. And then what I like to do here is I like to give 1 or 2 sentences about the article and a couple hashtags. So before I go there, I'm going to close out, grab here, usually the first sentence, the first paragraph in these blogs, they're written like press releases, so the best stuff should be at the beginning, not at the end. It's not like a book where you want to build it up. You want to start it right at the beginning. So when writing this blog, I often get long-winded and attempt to explain, blah, blah, blah. However, there's some communication advice that is simple, so succinct, that it doesn't require explanation. Here are top 10, so this is what I'm going to choose. Here are top 10 communication quotes that are my favorites. And then we're going to just grab that portion. We'll hit copy. Now we'll go back to publish. I'll add that right in there, paste. And then because this is an article on communication, we'll type communication. We'll type leadership because I know that's what she speaks about. And then we're also going to type Amy Castro. If you have a business name instead that you use, type that in as the hashtag. And then we hit publish. And voila. Now that article has been published, you can choose to share it on Facebook and you can also share it on Twitter. I would definitely recommend that you share it both on Facebook and Twitter, but after you share them, go into these accounts and just make sure it's looking the way that you want it to look. And then if it is looking fine, like sometimes an article will go on Twitter and it just shows like it's a LinkedIn link, and we might not have this beautiful picture. They're doing a better job with getting that right now, so just go double check and make sure it looks exactly the way you want, or else you might want to republish it in those formats and those social media platforms by themselves. Now we have the article, and then as soon as Amy starts getting some views, we'll be able to see her views. If you notice any typos later, I always notice typos of mine, you can go back and edit and republish the articles. You'll see here who likes your article, who comments on your article, and the people who are resharing your article. So that's it. Pretty simple. Make sure you're publishing those articles on LinkedIn, and then make sure you're repurposing them throughout the month to get added exposure. If you need more information and help on LinkedIn, please visit my website, jenniferdarlingspeaks.com, and I'll be happy to give you some more help. Have a great day.